are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Trevor Bauer gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Pride and joy of the UCLA Bruins, former #1 draft pick with the Arizona Diamondbacks. This guy has really found himself good fastball, and he's one of these guys that he's into the new metrics. He likes to see that spin rate and that carry on the four-seam fastball. Good fastball, 95 to 97. His curveball, though, might be his out pitch. It's a 12-6 straight down curveball. One of the top pitchers in the league right now.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Hayward tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But that's the book on him at this point. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Over the bullpen and gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. He's set, and the pitch.
4-1. Count 1-0. Come on now, give me a break.
Fouled away. Here's the 1-1. Contreras stands at second with 2 gone. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jarrell Cotton is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Striding in, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 4.
Now here's the pitch. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Mike.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
2-1 the count. And the pitch. Line towards center field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Galvis. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2.
Right. 2-2 the count.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Here now the 2-2.
Account full.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here comes the first pitch. Jarrell Cotton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
This pitch is popped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Yeah. Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So coming to the plate, Joey Votto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Cotton, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Schwarber is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-1 the count.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Freddie Galvis would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. To his left, it's knocked down at third. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count. But the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the stretch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
0-1's the count.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Javier Baez as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Javier Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes now. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Chris Bryant will be next. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batter.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0. Barnhart playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-0 now. 3-0 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So digging in now, Trevor Bauer, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Here's the first pitch to him. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled away. Hit down the line at first. Foul.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit sharply on the ground. Kipnis is there. 1 there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set, now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll go to the bag for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will back next.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 1st out.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. At the plate, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. We'll check in with an average still south of 230, 6 home runs, and 15 RBIs. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Popped him up. Bryant has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Reds strand a couple. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Pitch on the way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lays off 2-2 now. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Let's go, Reds! Come on!
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Ball.
2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And the pitch.
The count's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jarrell Cotton.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jarrell Cotton, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The 0-1 pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Galvis back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He's ready. Now the pitch.
1-0.
2 out with the man at first. Inside looked like the knuckle curve. It's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jason Hayward would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The set and the 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
0-1 the count.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count. Here it is. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Fouled off. One and two. Here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Your attention, please.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Travis Jankowski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jankowski.
Hops this one up. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Number 4.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First delivery to him on the way.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
The 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So
Second
stepping
baseman.
in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. And this one clears the bullpen. A long home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now
And
batting.
now, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. Two to count.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that's low, ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. The throw is wild and it gets away.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Let's go, Cincy.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A runner on first with 2 away. Left side, but well foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. Gone! Joey Votto, a 2-run shot. Number 22 on the year as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
manager talks about hitting being contagious. That is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
In now, Freddie Galvis. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1. Lucas Sims takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Reds, number 39, Lucas Sims.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 3 for 4. Now here's the pitch. Contreras, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're down 5-1. Trevor McGill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 29, Trevor McGill.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Lucas. Yeah.
Nick Senzel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Nick Senzel.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Two out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead this one though, 5-1. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Victor Caratini will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 out with the man at first. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. 2-2 now to Baez. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Ladies
One
and
left for the Cubs.
please join
They're
for the
down here
traditional
5-1.
seventh inning stretch.
Alec Mills gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Alex Mills.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The third baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. The count now at 2-1. The pitch. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Nick Castellanos now. Swing and a liner. Foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's outside.
And that misses 1-1. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. drilled on the ground to short. There's Baez, Kipnis on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. None left for Cincinnati. They're up 5-1. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
In there, 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Aquino will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Count is 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
3-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The 2010 NL MVP Joey Votto will start us out when we come back. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1. Kyle Ryan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
So striding forward now, Joey Votto. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
That's inside. 2-0. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Now the 2-0. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Hayward to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 44.
So striding in, Aristides Aquino. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ryan has tossed over 30 innings so far this season. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Tucker Barnhart would be next. Woo-hoo! 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside with the curveball. Bit too much break, and it's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 8 full. It's the Reds 5 and the Cubs 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Bowman will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kyle Farmer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 50.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The pitch.
Well, count
You
1-0.
know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Popped him up. Moustakas waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder,
Stepping into
number
the
8,
box, Ian Happ. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That's ball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll make the catch there to end it. And the Reds have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Reds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Trevor Bauer earns his team-leading 11th win as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.